Greetings everyone, this is Hip Rock here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. So you've probably seen the title, so you already know what this video is about. We'll be talking about Tyla signing her multi-million deal with Roc Nation. Okay, this is big, it's big for Africa, but people are also concerned, so we're gonna get into that, okay? I wanna try and keep this video brief. I apologize for my appearance right now, but I had to do this. Okay, so I'll be reading from my screen, please don't mind me. Let us begin. Okay, so as I said, Tyla signed a multi-million dollar Roc Nation deal with Jay-Z, okay, positioning herself as a fully backed international superstar. Okay, so she's been blending in her music, she's been blending pop R&B, piano, which she calls pop piano. That's the term she came up with. And oh yes, also check out my video on music hybridization on my channel, and let me know what you think about this genre blending that we're doing these days. You know, it's becoming more and more popular, especially this year. But back into what we're discussing today, right now. I'm glad to see a South African colored woman winning like this. I guess you could say winning. I don't know if signing to Roc Nation is necessarily winning. I understand that Americans are disconnected from. I want to address some things before I get into this Roc Nation, what you say, story. I want to say, first of all, I'm happy to see a colored South African woman, you know, winning and representing African pop music. Okay, I think that's pretty big for colored women. I understand that Americans are disconnected from their roots and the rest of the world, which is understandable because the media doesn't really let Americans know. The mass media doesn't inform Americans about South African culture and the culture within Southern Africa. You know, I was born in Southern Africa, so I understand these things. Okay, but Americans need to know that colored is actually a race in South Africa, and coloreds have their own culture. Okay, I was born in Botswana, and I've been to South Africa a number of times. I have colored friends in Botswana and South Africa. Just as you would want to be called an American or black instead of African American, we should respect Tyla's wishes to be called a colored. But she also says that she is black. She says that she is black and she is colored. Okay? So both need to be respected. She has not denied the fact that she's black. She says she is black and she is colored in an interview. I read it myself. If you do your research, you will find this information. Don't go by what people are saying. Do your research. Okay? And I feel just as Americans don't like to be called African Americans because they feel that they are truly Americans, I think we need to respect Tyla's wishes and call her a colored woman, because we're talking about her, not us. What we think doesn't matter. We have to respect her wishes because we're talking about her. Okay? Just as you wouldn't want someone putting a label on you that doesn't identify who you are. We need to respect her wishes. But of course, we don't live in that kind of a world, so it's complicated. Okay, that's just my opinion though. You don't have to take it. Let's move on. All right, so now that she signed to Roc Nation, I'm wondering, will they be a collaboration with Rihanna and Ira Star since they also signed to Roc Nation? People are asking that question. That could be big. It could be big for women to have Rihanna and Ira Star and Tyla collaborate on a track. That would be really huge. Okay. So let's see here. Um So, from my understanding, Roc Nation's worldwide management may bring Tyler bigger touring opportunities, headline festival slots, while strengthening relationships with fashion, beauty, lifestyle brands, etc. Also, giving Tyler access to expanded international marketing, media relationships, and commercial partnerships at a pivotal moment in her career. Some people are already calling her a sellout. Some are saying that they won't do anything with her on the label. Comment below what you think about that. Roc Nation represents less of a traditional label move, more of a business expansive strategy move for Tyler, in my opinion. Okay, and I've also read this. It suggests Tyler's future may increasingly include ventures outside music itself. In other words, she may have done this move to secure her future if music does not work out. I don't know how you guys feel about that. You let me know in the comment section. What do you think? I'm thinking Tyler is worried about her future in the entertainment business and she's thinking outside of music. What happens if her career doesn't work out? That's why she's signed with Roc Nation. Roc Nation deals more with Roc Nation deals with more than just music, okay? It's entertainment as a whole. Okay. So where was I? I got lost now. Okay. Okay, so now all right. All right. So now Roc Nation represents less of a okay. Roc Nation represents less of a traditional label move and more of a business expansive strategy. It suggests Tyler's future may increasingly include ventures outside of music itself. In other words, she may have done this to. Yeah, I've said this. If the partnership succeeds in preserving her creative identity while expanding her international business footprint, it could become a blueprint for how the next generation of African artists build sustainable global careers. Okay? So, what happens with this Roc Nation deal is going to be very important for African artists as well. Okay? This will be the blueprint. If this doesn't work out, I don't know about the future for African artists. But if it does, this will become the strategy, you know. So now I have some questions for my viewers. Can an artist remain culturally rooted while pursuing mainstream global audiences? Will international commercial priorities dilute the distinctively South African identity that helped create her success? Or can she continue proving that South African creativity does not need to compromise to achieve worldwide appeal and success? You guys will let me know. So in brief, will Tyla keep her piano sound, or will she completely sell out, as people say? People are saying she's sold out. Will she sell out and get rid of the piano sound? I don't know. I can't answer that, but I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Tyla fans, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. I will have an album discussion on Tyla's A-pop album when it drops this month, so look out for that. I look forward to reading your comments on the questions I've asked. That is all I have to say for now. This is Hip Roc. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here with me. You could be doing anything else with your time, but you're right here with me. I'm a Tyla fan. Tyla, I love you. Even if, this doesn't work out, no hard feelings, no hate, nothing but love from my side, a fellow Tswana. Well, she's not a fellow Tswana, but I'm an African. I'm a Tswana person, so much love to you, even if this doesn't work out. And that's all I have to say for now. So you know what I do, guys. Peace and love. This is Hip Roc signing out.